process is a special type of casting process. So this is the purest form of centrifugal casting process. So semi-centrifugal casting is like to centrifugal casting process or confusing process of the centrifugal casting process. Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be explaining about the types of centrifugal casting process. So we already know about what is centrifugal casting process. Centrifugal casting process is a special type of casting process. So this centrifugal casting process has specific three types of processes. Those three types are, first one is true centrifugal casting, second one is semi-centrifugal casting, and third one is centrifuging or centrifuge casting. So here we can see the three types of process. This is the true centrifugal, semi-centrifugal, and this is centrifuging. So let now see one by one in detail. First one is true centrifugal casting. So this is the purest form of centrifugal casting process. Here one rotating mold is used, but we create the hollow product without using any type of central core. So here we create hollow product without using the core. So molten metal is poured into a rotating mold without using a core. So this is the figure of true centrifugal casting process. Here we can see this is the rotating mold and this is the total working arrangement, and we are pouring molten metal using ladle here, and the pouring metal goes into this hollow portion, and by the help of the centrifugal force, the metal forms cavity on the inner wall of the mold or inner wall of this rotating mold. So what are the features? Produces hollow cylindrical objects, no core required here. Impurities move toward inner surface due to centrifugal force. We already know this from the previous video, centrifugal casting process. So in this process we can create pipes, cylinders, bushings, etc. This process has some advantages. Those are dense and strong structure can be created using this true centrifugal casting process. Fine grained structure can be obtained and minimal defects are created. So this is true centrifugal casting process. Next one is semi-centrifugal casting. So semi-centrifugal casting is like true centrifugal casting process, but here to create the hollow product we have to use a core, central core. In true centrifugal casting process there is no core is used, but here in semi-centrifugal casting process one central core or multiple core is used to create hollow product. So used for solid castings where rotation help improve metal density. So in this figure we can see the semi-centrifugal casting process. This is the setup, and here we can see this is the product, and to create the hollow portion we have used core in center. So this is core and this portion is hollow. So central core is used in this process. Metal flows from center outward, denser outer region. These are the features. So in this figure we can clearly understand the process, semi-centrifugal casting process. When we pour molten metal into this mold cavity, the mold cavity fills this cavity, and but because of the hollow mold is rotating, the rotation is vertical. But in this process, in this true centrifugal casting process, the rotation can be in horizontal or in vertical. But in semi-centrifugal casting process, this is the only vertical process can be possible. So when the molten metal touches the surface of the mold cavity, it has a tendency to go on the outer wall. That's how the centrifugal force applies on this process. So in this process we can create wheels, flywheel, etc. So this process has some advantages: improved mechanical properties of the product, we get better directional solidification. So in this process we are creating product in only vertical axis, rotational vertical axis. That's why better directional solidification is possible. So this is semi-centrifugal casting process. Let's now see the centrifuging or confusing process of the centrifugal casting process. So in centrifugal casting process, we can only create the axisymmetric circular cross-sectional object. So the object will be axisymmetric and also the cross-section of the object will be circular. But in this process, centrifuging or centrifuging casting process, so we can create many types of product or many kind of product, many kind of cross-sectional product. So in this figure, we can clearly see this is the product, this is the product, this is product, and this is product. So here in a box, we can see there are multiple mole cavity, and every mole cavity is connected to a on center mold. In that center mold, we are pouring molten metal, and the molten metal goes inside the mold cavity by the force of the by the help of the centrifugal force. So in this process here, the process is not similar to the true centrifugal or semi-centrifugal casting process. This is something different, but the principle is same. We are using centrifugal force to do the casting process. So molten metal is poured into a central screw and distributed to multiple mold cavities by centrifugal force. So multiple small casting produced at once and molds arranged radially. So examples are small components are created using this centrifugal casting process. Jewelry, different missing parts are created. So what are the advantages of this centrifuging or centrifugal casting process? High production rate and also uniform filling of molds. The product can be axisymmetric or not can be axisymmetric, but uniform filling of molds is possible in this process. So these are the types of centrifugal casting process. Hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching this video. For more updates, subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon.